Just wanted to tell you about an email I got Thursday from a girl I kind of watched grow up. She was born in '83, and I graduated high school in '83, and just kind of watched her turn into a woman and a mother. And you've heard of them, the Druckenmillers. They got two and a half and a 3.5-year-old boys that are both hemophiliacs, I believe is the right term. They got a blood disorder. And anyway, Belana Putz, the Stan's Lone Bull in the Denver deal, she had emailed Ashley about this Bank of Hollywood show on E! And Ashley emailed and said that she had to have a 2-minute audition tape for it, and wanted to know if I would have time to help, and of course I did. I tell you what, they're really up against the wall here in medical expenses, and Jeff just got snowing here in Iowa, if you couldn't tell. Jeff just got diagnosed with tumors throughout his entire body. Now they're not cancerous, but they're suggesting he take full-time disability. So if you're in a Dollar General or a Pomida, if you're a big fancy city, and you got a Walmart, they've got those gift cards where you can buy for a Lone Star or a Applebee's or something, and I'm going to include their address at the end of the deal, and if anybody feels compelled to, I'm sure they'd like to have money, but man, they need to go out on the town and eat a steak every now and then too. If anybody'd sure like to send to one of them or something, they're not requesting this. I'm just saying that, if I was in their shoes, boy, you got to have a break. That's all there is to it. And, I'll leave you alone. That's all I got for now. You can have the snow, by the way. We're sick of it.
Living on a farm in Iowa, you get used to several things: cows, corn, and good people. But something you never get used to is when bad things happen to good people.
Our two boys, Bodie and Bristol, are 3.5 and 2.5. They have hemophilia, which is a bleeding disorder, and basically what that means is anytime they get a cut, they're going to bleed longer than anybody else. So like when we get a cut, we put a Band-Aid on it, it stops bleeding. Theirs, it may stop bleeding, but it's going to take 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 days. We've been on vacation before where our children have had a mouth bleed, so something has happened to their mouth that has caused trauma, and they begin bleeding from their mouth. And so it's really hard to be able to tell the hotel why there's blood all over the room, but your child has a mouth bleed and this is what happened. We never travel without red towels and red blankets because of that situation. We have a refrigerator in our home that has enough medicine in it that totals right around $250,000 that we keep on hand in our inventory for the kids at all times. We can't go 30 miles down the road to go to our friend's house for supper without getting the cooler full of medicine in the car. The $10,000 offered by the Bank of Hollywood contest would really allow our family to be able to breathe for a couple months, and that is truly what we're needing.
Well, when we say for better or worse, we pray that worse will never happen. But now, the Druckenmillers just pray.
It's become very serious around here, and you don't take anything for granted anymore.